I call this meeting to order. We'll do roll call. Legislator Frost. Legislator Calamus.
Here.
Legislator Mosier.
Here.
Legislator Leindecker.
Here.
Legislator Nortz.
Here.
Legislator Morahan.
Here.
Legislator Leviker.
Here.
Legislator Osborne.
Here.
Legislator Nellenbach is excused. Legislator Dahlhoff. I will ask that the Honorable Judge Merrill come forward and administer the oath of office to each legislator.
Raise your hand. Please state after me. I, Larry Leslie Dahlhoff,
I, Larry Leslie Dahlhoff,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of Chairman
the duties of Chairman
of the Lewis County Legislature
of the Lewis County Legislature
according to the best of my abilities.
according to the best of my abilities.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you would place your left hand on the Bible, I'll hold it. Okay. Please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, Thomas Allen Osborne,
I, Thomas Allen Osborne,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
as Vice Chairman
as Vice Chairman
for the Lewis County Legislature
for the Lewis County Legislature
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Put your left hand on the Bible, please. Raising your right hand, please repeat after me. I, Andrea Joyce Morahan,
Andrea Joyce Morahan,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
as Lewis County Legislator
as Lewis County Legislator
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Come on, Amanda. Please place your left hand on the Bible. Yeah. Raise your right hand. Please repeat after me. I, Joshua Philip Leviker,
I, Joshua Philip Leviker,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
as a Lewis County Legislator
as a Lewis County Legislator
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Mr. Frost. Right down the line. Left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, please repeat after me. I, Herbert Floyd Frost III,
I, Herbert Floyd Frost III,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
as Lewis County Legislator
as Lewis County Legislator
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Mr. Kalmus. Two plus me. And this for Mike. Okay. Plus me. Okay. Place your left hand on the Bible. Repeat after me. I, Thomas Michael Calamus,
I, Thomas Michael Calamus,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York.
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
I will faithfully discharge the duty
as Lewis County Legislator
as Lewis County Legislator
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. This motion. Come on up. Please repeat after me. I, Jessica Lee Mosier,
I, Jessica Lee Moser,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
faithfully discharge the duties
as Lewis County Legislator according to the best of my ability. Congratulations. Good to see you. Please repeat after me. I, Barry D. Lindecker,
I, Barry D. Lindecker,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
as Lewis County Legislator
as Lewis County Legislator
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Please repeat after me. I, Vincent Paul Nortz,
I, Vincent Paul Nortz,
do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
as a Lewis County Legislator
as the Lewis County Legislator
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Just like a moment.
Okay, at this time, I will ask for nominations for a chair of the Board of Legislators for 2024.
I'd like to nominate Larry Dalhoff.
I second that.
Are there any other nominations for chair of the board? If there are no other nominations, may I get a motion to close the polls and have the clerk of the board cast one unanimous ballot for Larry Dahlhoff?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, will you second it? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Motion carried. If Andrea and Tom could escort Chairman Dahlhoff up here, that would be great.
Okay, I think we are down to, please stand for the invocation and the Pledge of Allegiance. And Tom, Legislator Kalmus, would you lead us in the invocation, please?
Heavenly Father, as we begin this new year of 2024, we thank you for the opportunity to serve the people of Lewis County. We ask for your grace, your guidance, and your wisdom in our decision-making, that we work together in this coming year. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
At this time, I will announce the standing committee appointments. Starting off with General Services, Legislator Morahan will be chair. Legislator Leviker will be vice chair. And the committee members will be Legislator Frost, Legislator Kalmus, and Legislator Nellenbeck. This committee will oversee agriculture, board of elections, buildings and grounds, code enforcement, district attorney, fire and emergency management, highway, public defender, recreation, forestry and parks, solid waste and recycling, and weights and measures. Next committee is Human Services. Legislator Moser will be chair. Legislator Kalmus will be vice chair. And the committee members will be Josh Leviker, Legislator Leviker, Legislator Nortz, and Legislator Leindecker. The departments overseen will be Community Services, Hospital, Office for the Aging, Probation, Public Health, Sheriff, Social Services, Veterans Service Agency, and Youth Bureau. Next, we have Finance and Rules, and Legislator Osborne will be chair. Legislator Nellenbeck will be vice chair. The committee members will be Legislator Frost, Legislator Nortz, and Legislator Leindecker. The departments overseen are the County Clerk, Records Management, Economic Development, Human Resources, Information Technology, Insurance and Workers' Compensation, JCC Education Center, Planning and Community Development, Purchasing, Real Property Taxation, and Treasurer. The December 5th and December 21st meeting minutes, if there are no amendments, they stand approved. Report of the Finance and Rules Committee per Rule 6, please, Cassandra.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Finance and Rules Committee has met, and they recommend to waive the board's standing rule number 6 to allow action on all resolutions, including any late resolutions presented this evening.
Someone like to move that, please? Jessica? Second by Josh. Is there any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? That motion carries. Public hearing. We have a public hearing on a local law providing for increases to salaries for certain local officials. Is there anyone here that would like to make comments on that local law? If not, we'll leave that open for 30 minutes and move to privilege of the floor. Is there anyone here that would like to offer some comments under privilege of the floor? Seeing no interest, we'll move on to clerk of the board report. Cassandra, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Board of Legislators, being all members of the Republican Party, have indicated their wish to designate the Watertown Daily Times as their official newspaper for the 2024 and 2025 year, which will be placed on file. Just a reminder that the 2024 NISAC Legislative Conference will be held at Crown Plaza Albany at the Desmond beginning on February 26th through the 28th. If you are interested in attending the whole conference or a portion of the conference, please let me know as the hotel books up quickly. Fire and Emergency Director Robert McKenzie reported that the deputy fire coordinators for 2024 are Richard Ross, Gary Ashline, Bob Bellinger, Joseph Shue, Jeff Nellenbach, and Ron Gingrich. That concludes my report.
Thank you. Standing committee reports. We'll start off with General Services Committee with Legislator Moorhan.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I would like to make a motion. I move that Lewis County Highway Department enters into an intermunicipal agreement with the Village of Port Leyden for short-term snow and ice removal due to staffing shortage at the village.
Moved by Andrea. Do I have a second? Tom? Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Any questions for Andrea? If not, we'll move to Human Services Committee with Legislator Moser.
Mr. Chairman, I have nothing to report.
Any questions for Jessica? If not, we'll move to Finance and Rules Committee with Legislator Osborne.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have nothing to report at this time.
Any questions for Tom? If not, we'll move to the board's representative on the Hospital Board of Managers, Vincent Nortz.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have nothing at this time. Mr. Kayer, do you have anything you wish to say? Nothing at this time.
Thank you. Project managers report. We have Nick and Jim Garrido with us. Nick, would you, or Jim, please use the microphone. I'm not sure if it's on or not.
Again, I'd like to thank the board and the new members for that opportunity to report on the project. For the new members, this has been a very positive project for the community. Over half of the employees that have worked on the project are Lewis County residents. So a lot of the money that the county invested into the buildings on the labor portion actually went back into the county people. Another thing that we've noticed on this particular job is there's such a positive attitude. Some of the contractors refer to the job as their job and their building. And that's not the norm. Too often do I hear, I can't see it from my house. We're not building a church. That's not what we have run into on this job. The contractors are taking pride, local people, to do a good job. Another thing one of the contractors mentioned to me just last week was, this is a nice job for him. He doesn't have to worry about locking his tools up every night. A lot of jobs you work on, you come in the next morning, if you don't lock your tools up, they're gone. I haven't heard of one tool coming up missing on this project. That's another sign of good, honest, hardworking Lewis County folks working on the job. Another kind of interesting side note is we had a cat down at the outdoor services building. It was wild. It was living, hanging in the building. One of the contractors, I don't know if he brought a tuna fish sandwich in or tried to share it with the cat. They tried to catch it because they wanted to get it outside the building. They were worried it was going to get trapped. You know, it's just another example of the kind-hearted folks that we have in the county that are working on our project. And if you have any questions, you know, always feel free to reach out to me. We have a progress meeting Thursday, and if you'd like to join that, I'd be more than happy to have you sit in and see what's going on. And I brought my other son. He's home from college to see the how we report to the board. And are there any questions for me?
Jim, where's the meeting located Thursday?
It's at the new highway garage.
Okay.
1 o'clock.
Yeah, if you can make it, that would be great. If not, we'll report to you. Nicholas will give you an update on the status of the buildings.
I'll start on the Board of Elections. Board of Elections is basically all done. The contractors will be cleaning, finishing up their final things, and the county will be moving in the next few weeks, I believe. Down at the highway garage site, we're over in the outdoor services building. The walls are all framed up. Gypsum wallboard's going up, and the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing is all getting roughed in. And that building is really coming to shape, and you can see the offices laid out, and it's really coming together down there. And it's whittling down. That's pretty much it. Any questions for me? Thanks again.
Thank you. And we'll move to the county manager report. Ryan, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. When you guys got here earlier today, we passed out a draft of some legislative committee goals for 2025. This is by no means meant to be a comprehensive list, nor is it meant to be a complete document. It's obviously subject to input and discussion from the legislators. So what I was hoping we would do is we would discuss these once your committees convene for the first time on January 16th. Tease out, some things that you'd really like to focus on. Maybe there's some things on this list that are not as important. Maybe there's some things that are missing that you think should be on. And so hopefully each committee can kind of tease that out, and then they would each committee would adopt their goals on the 16th, and then move the full list to the Board of Legislators on February 6th for adoption. And what this list of goals does is it keeps us centered and on track throughout the course of the year. There's a lot of things that can come up that can draw our attention away. And before you know it, a whole term has gone by and we haven't gotten to some of the things that we all agreed were important at the beginning. So by having this, approved by the board, it's a way to make sure that we're focusing on the things that the legislators want to see us focus on. So I would ask that you take a look at that, discuss it among yourselves, and hopefully we can get that approved to start the term. I will be at the NISAC conference. There's a rumor that Mr. Verkler may be attending. So we'll have a good crew for whoever would like to join. But that concludes my report unless there's any questions.
Questions for Ryan? On to the county treasurer report. Eric, please.
Thank you very much. You've received my written report. Just a few highlights on that. I would note regarding sales tax collections, we have received 2 of the remaining 3 that I mentioned in that report, and we're still tracking well there. So I do expect the 18.3 million is going to be about the range we should end the year at. The health fund balance, as we've talked about with the board in recent months, is going through a low period. I think it's going to be in that position again for 2 or 3 more months as we transition our retirees to the Medicare Advantage. But hopefully we'll start to build that back up as 2024 moves forward. And I noted on the report, the New York State Controller's audit is moving along. They identified their primary scope of work as our purchasing card transactions. I think they notified you all of that. The purchasing cards is an initiative that we started in 2022. Prior to that, purchasing cards are basically just credit cards. And prior to that, we had, I think, 2 credit cards that departments would access if they needed to have a credit card to make a hotel reservation or some other reason to use a credit card. That was kind of a constricting factor at times. So that was something that we wanted to try and change and improve the processing time for our departments. So with purchasing cards, it's basically each department has their own individual credit card. We put a policy in place that would guide the way they are used and how purchases were to be approved and authorized. This type of thing is very normal in counties over, a change that's happened over the last 5 years, I would say. So it's not an unusual activity. But the controller's office has identified that as something that they wanted to look into a little bit more. I think it will be helpful because it is a different type of purchasing. It's makes it a little bit more challenging to follow the typical process that we use for approvals. So I think it will be good to see what they identify and guidance they give us from that. So looking forward to that. I think it's good that they picked that as their scope, and it would be, I think it'll be a good thing for us to get the results. Any questions on any of those things? I'm happy to answer as best I can.
Thank you, Eric. And we'll move to the report of the Finance Rules Committee per Rule 7.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Finance and Rules Committee reports that they have examined the claims presented for payment in the total amount of $1,309,340.82 and recommend that they be audited and allowed for the amounts claimed.
Need a motion, please? Jessica, second by Herb. Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Motion carries. So I didn't write down the time on the public hearing, 5:20. So we're going to have to adjourn until 5:50 before we can move forward on the resolutions. So with that, we'll adjourn for about 15 minutes or so. back in session and moving to the resolutions. Decided that we're going to vote on all of them individually tonight instead of doing a packet of consent resolutions. So with that, oh, wait a minute. Is there anyone here that would like to make any comments on the local law for providing for increases to salaries for certain local officials? Seeing no interest, we will close that public hearing, and now we'll move to the resolutions.
Resolution number 1 is a resolution adopting standing rules of the Lewis County Board of Legislators.
Moved by Herb, second by Jessica. Discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? And that carries.
Resolution number 2 is a resolution with reference to Vice Chair of Lewis County Board of Legislators, appointing Legislator Thomas Osborne.
Tom moves it. Do I have a second? Josh? Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 3 is auditing and allowing claims in the amount of $1,309,340.82.
Moved by Vince, second by, we have a second, Andrea. Any discussion? And this is a roll call.
Legislator Osborne. Legislator Frost.
Yes.
Legislator Nellenbach is excused. Legislator Calamus.
Yes.
Legislator Leviker.
Yes.
Legislator Mosier.
Yes.
Legislator Moorhan.
Yes.
Legislator Leindecker.
Yes.
Legislator Nortz.
Yes.
And Legislator Dahlhoff.
Yes.
Resolution number 4 is a resolution adopting and otherwise treating local law number 1-2024.
Moved by Tom, second by Josh. Discussion.
Mr. Chairman, I have to recuse myself from the vote.
Show that noted. And any other discussion? This is a roll call as well.
Legislator Calamus.
Yes.
Legislator Nortz has recused himself. Legislator Leindecker.
Yes.
Legislator Osborne.
Yes.
Legislator Leviker.
Yes.
Legislator Moorhan.
Yes.
Legislator Nellenbach is excused. Legislator Frost.
Yes.
Legislator Mosier.
Yes.
And Legislator Dahlhoff.
Yes.
Resolution number 5 is a resolution approving the form in the amount of a blanket undertaking covering officers, clerks, and employees of Lewis County.
By Vinnie, second by Tom. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution number 6 is a resolution waiving the need for a surety bond on the part of the chair of the Board of Legislators.
Moved by Josh, second by Jess. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 7 is a resolution appointing clerk of the board and authorizing employment agreement.
Moved by Tom, second by Andrea. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 8 is a resolution reappointing Lewis County Attorney and authorizing employment agreement.
Moved by Tom, second by Andrea. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 9 is a resolution reappointing Lewis County Manager and authorizing employment agreement.
Moved by Jess, second by Josh. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 10 is a resolution authorizing Fire Advisory Board and providing for payment of allowable expenses.
Moved by Tom, second by Vinnie. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 11 is a resolution to extend authorization to CanRx Services as a Lewis County Health Insurance Plan vendor.
Moved by Jessica, second by Josh. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 12 is a resolution appointing member to Adirondack Park Local Government Review Board, and this is Legislator Thomas Calamus.
Moved by Tom, second by Vinnie. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Show Legislator Calamus, where's the word? Recusing, sorry.
Resolution
And that
number
carries.
13, resolution appointing Legislator Joshua Leviker to Lewis County Agricultural Society Fair Board.
Moved by Tom, second by Herb. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? And show Josh Leviker recusing himself. That carries.
Resolution number 14 is a resolution appointing Legislator Lawrence Dahlhoff as a member to Agriculture and Farmland Protection Board.
Moved by Jessica, second by Josh. Discussion.
Mr. Chairman, I would just note, I don't believe that any of the legislators who are being appointed need to recuse. These are appointments for their service on the board, but if any of you feel more comfortable doing that, that's fine, but you don't have to.
Thank you. Any other discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 15 is a resolution appointing Legislator Jessica Mosier as a member to Lewis County Community Services Board and Mental Health Subcommittee.
Moved by Tom, second by Vinnie. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? And show Jessica recusing herself, and that carries.
Resolution number 16 is a resolution appointing Legislator Barry Lindecker as a member to Lewis County Cooperative Extension Board.
Moved by Vinnie, second by Tom. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? That carries.
Resolution number 17 is a resolution appointing Legislator Barry Lindecker, Legislator Jeffrey Nellenbach, and Legislator Herb Frost as members to the Lewis County Corporate Compliance Board.
Moved by Tom, second by Josh. Discussion. It's probably appropriate that the auditors are here for this, right? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 18 is a resolution appointing Legislator Lawrence Dahlhoff as a member to the Fish and Wildlife Management Board.
Moved by Vinnie, second by Josh. Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 19 is a resolution appointing Legislator Vincent Nortz as a member to Fort Drum Regional Liaison Organization.
Moved by Jessica, second by Herb. Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 20 is a resolution appointing Legislator Jessica Mosier as a member of the Lewis County Health Services Advisory Board.
Moved by Tom, second by Josh. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 21 is a resolution appointing legislator Vincent Nortz as the board's representative to the Lewis County General Hospital Board of Managers.
Moved by Tom, second by Andrea. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 22 is a resolution appointing legislator Thomas Calamus as the board's representative to the Inter-County Legislative Committee of the Adirondacks.
Moved by Herb, second by Tom. Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 23 is a resolution appointing legislator Andrea Morahan as the board's representative to the Lewis County Law Library Board of Trustees.
Moved by Tom, second by Vinnie. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 24 is a resolution appointing legislator Thomas Osborne as the board's representative to the Lewis Jefferson Education Center Advisory Board.
Moved by Andrea, second by Jessica. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 25 is a resolution appointing legislator Barry Lindecker as the board's representative to the North Country Home Consortium.
Moved by Jessica, second by Vinnie. Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 26 is a resolution appointing legislator Herb Frost as the board's representative to the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation Open Space Advisory Committee.
Moved by Tom, second by Andrea. Discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 27 is a resolution appointing legislator Thomas Osborne as the board's representative to the Lewis County Planning Board.
Moved by Jessica, second by Herb. Discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 28 is a resolution appointing legislator Joshua Levicker as the board's representative to the Lewis County Alternatives to Incarceration Board.
Moved by Tom, second by Andrea. Discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 29 is a resolution appointing legislator Andrea Morahan and legislator Thomas Calamus as the board's representatives to the Lewis County Soil and Water Conservation District Board of Directors.
Moved by Jess, second by Tom. Discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 30 is a resolution appointing legislator Vincent Nortz as the board's representative to the Lewis County Youth Bureau Advisory Board.
Moved by Tom, second by Josh. Any discussion? All in favor? Anyone opposed? Carries.
Resolution number 31 is a standard workday and reporting resolution for County Clerk Lyle J. Mosier, County Treasurer Eric Berkler, Legislator Joshua P. Levicker, and Legislator Chairman Lawrence L. Dahlhoff.
Moved by Tom, second by Jess. Discussion. All in favor? Anyone opposed? And that carries. That is the end of the resolutions. Do we have any other business to come before this board? If not, motion to adjourn. Herb, second. Josh, all in favor? We are adjourned.